Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I am Zhong, the owner of a Cage Fighting. Zhong Cage Fighting Series number 4 is going down May 28th at the heart of San Francisco, Keys Art Pavilion. Now, right next to me, we're having a female fighter officially signed today. Will be making her MMA debut in May 28th, 5 weeks out. Now, your name is Solove. Can pronounce it. Please introduce yourself to all the Northern California fight fans out there.
It's all right. People, love me, so they like to call me Solove, but it's actually pronounced Solove.
Solove.
Yes.
So
Solove Naufahu.
Solove Naufahu?
Naufahu.
Naufahu. Now, the commentator and the announcers definitely have to practice this pronunciation right here.
Please.
Yes. So now let's introduce you to the fight fans out there. Where you coming from? What got you into fighting? And where you born and raised?
Of course. So I'm originally from Oahu, Hawaii, born and raised in the city of Waianae. I grew up there. I'm an island girl from birth to 18 years old. Came out here to wrestle for Menlo College and fell in love with the Bay and decided to stay here. I originally didn't think I was going to take MMA, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I took a vacation after college, and one of my uncles got me thinking about MMA since I have a wrestling background. But I can't lie, I'm from Waianae, and if you're in the MMA world and you know where Max Holloway's from, Waianae, breeds scrappers. So I have fought a few fights, growing up, and not scared to share that. It was fun.
So how's your street fighting career going?
I'm not in street fighting right now, but I have experience in them.
What's the record on that street fighting?
Hey, go to my hometown, ask about me, ask about my name, my
5-0, 6-0, undefeated.
Undefeated.
That's pretty awesome. So now, so you've been in the Bay Area for the last 6-7 years.
7 years, yeah.
7 years.
About 7 years.
So a little bit of your personal life. Well, what do you do for work?
I'm in tech sales.
Programmer.
Nope, I'm selling. It's a hustling business out here, business to business.
Nice.
So, just like hustling in here on the mats, I do that for my career.
Now, what do you want to achieve in the MMA, in the fight world? Do you want to make it as a career, or it's one of those bucket lists? You're just curious, wondering how you're doing in the fight? What's your goal to trying to achieve?
My goal is to win. I want to feel the weight of a belt. I want to go pro, at least for the next 5 years. I'm very confident that I will go pro before the 4th year of dedicating my time with this sport. I just need that chance, and I'm very excited that you're giving me this chance to do this on May 28th.
Now, many of the guys nowadays, they fighting in UFC, they fighting in Bellator, they fighting in one championship. They all started with me in their amateur career that I have an interview like 7, 8, 9, 10 years ago. And now I look back, it's kind of a little piece of a history, that guys in the UFC now, and I was interviewing them when they were amateur.
Wow.
So
yeah.
It's pretty crazy. So this can be another piece of the interview history, a few years down the line, when Solove make it to the big stage, I'll be like, hey, I was interviewing her in my gym. It was her first MMA fight. It was quite a little history right here. So now, obviously, this is going to be your first fight. A lot of MMA fighters, when they make the first fight, they always say they have a game plan of this, game plan of that. It's like Mike Tyson saying, you have a game plan as soon as when you get hit. The game plan's out the door now. It's just fucking dogfight, So you are fighting Anika Brown. It's from Ukiah. It's about 2-3 hours away from San Francisco. Obviously, you have a hometown advantage, because you're from the Bay Area. What's your thought on Anika Brown, and what do you know about her?
So far I know that she's done a little wrestling in, middle school, maybe high school, and for me that excites me. I want to see if she remembers wrestling, and this will be exciting for me too. It's been a while since I actually wrestled. It's been a long time since college. Mm-hmm. And so I'm excited to see where our fight will take us, if we're going to go to the ground. And I'm confident that I will keep her down. So I'm excited to.
Is that the game plan? You pretty much, trying to take her to the fight, to the ground, and then trying to trying to drown her from the ground? Is that your game plan?
Yes, that's part of my game plan. I have two plans here. You know, I really want to work on my striking and kicks, but at the end of the day, if I can take her down and keep her down and pound her out, then that's what's gonna happen.
So now, also, you guys also have to know on the amateur circuit, the first 3 fights that people actually fight for 3 2-minute rounds. So the rounds are a lot shorter, a lot quicker. So you really don't have a whole lot of time. Not like the pros, the 5-minute round, they take their time, work on this, work on that, find opportunities. Like, you know, 2-minute round is pretty much you gotta go. You know, so and hopefully you guys don't leave in the judge's hand, because every time when the fight goes to the judge's hand, you know, someone is always upset, don't think it's fair. So, you know, more likely you want to take in control on that department. Just,
of course,
you know, don't let it go to the judge's hand.
Yep.
So, well, it's pretty black and white. It looks like your game plan is take it down, ground and pound, and then her game plan is pretty much let's do whatever. And when I interviewed her last week and she's talking about her jiu-jitsu was pretty on point, probably gonna get ready for you if you do decide to go take the fight to the ground. So how do you counter? Do you do jiu-jitsu? Do you work on other aspects as well?
Yes, I am doing jiu-jitsu. I'm doing everything, taekwondo, a lot of sparring. So I'm really comfortable with standing up as well. I mean, I don't mind standing up. I can go, you know, and I can throw some really good kicks as well. So I think she'll have a good surprise if she thinks that I'm just gonna go for the ground right away. That's just, you know, a superpower of mine, but I got some other tricks up my sleeve and you guys will see that.
Now, since you're wrestling back in college to now, probably like quite a number of years.
Yeah.
Now, what triggers you want to actually just want to get in there and make this as like make a statement in the MMA game, from, you know, wrestling a few years and off, and then make this big jump?
It's just a challenge for me, you know. Any other sport, it's all right, but for me with this, I just want to go in there and beast out because I know I can do it. Not a lot of people can, you know, live their life with a full-time job and say that they can kick ass, you know. And so I know I can do it, and I want to prove that not only to everyone else but myself.
Now, in female fight, it's extremely difficult to even get one because there's not that many females out there, especially like there's a few female hitting me up, want to get on the card, but they're 115 pounds, 125 pounds, and, you know, a bigger, larger girls that like 135, 45, it's kind of hard to find, you know.
Yeah.
Now, what do you walk around weight right now? I know you guys fight in the bow, it's locked in at 145 pounds. What do you walk around weight?
Man, so yeah, right now I'm 160, and, you know, it's been a long time. I haven't been consistent in the MMA room or world, for you say.
Training.
Yeah, and then with the pandemic and our gyms on and off closing and opening, and just been around the house and been motivated now to just get back and drop this weight, be comfortable, be light on my feet, and go for the takedown or go for the head kicks.
Head kicks. Yeah. Wow, that's pretty good. Now the girl you fight might slightly an inch or something taller than you, so, you know, head kick will be kind of nice to be the highlight wheel, you know.
Yes.
Now, if people want to get a hold of you to buy a ticket to come support you and watching you fight, how can people contact you and find you?
Yeah, hit me on my Instagram. It's my first name, Solove_Naufahu, which is my last name. DM me there. It's not a private account. Find me on Facebook, whatever. Let me know.
Do you have a lot of friends and families in the Bay Area?
I do. I have a lot of support from my, my collegiate team members and coaches out here, and a lot of family as well. So, you know, Polynesians, we're everywhere and we're big. So.
Now, what gym do you train out of right now?
I'm training out of Rogue Empire in East Palo Alto.
And how long have you been training in the Rogue your gym?
Consistently, about a year. You know, so it's been hard. I've had a lot of personal trials and tribulations that happen, you know, and so I've been on and off, but consistently a year.
Now, in the fight game in general, do you have any female fighters that in either Bellator, UFC, or anywhere that you think like, man, I wish I'm gonna fight like her, or I want to fight her? Do you have any one of those?
Yes, Kayla Harrison. She is a 2-time gold medalist, Olympic medalist for USA. I admire her, and sometimes I dream of fighting her because she's just such a beast. Like,
What weight class is she fighting at?
She's 155, but
oh, shit,
it's because, it's because I walk around 160, and so I was thinking, man, that would be pretty good not to cut that much weight. But I'm here for the challenge, so I'm ready to be at weight on the 28th, 145, and
plus one.
Be ready. Plus one, so 146. Thank you.
Yeah.
And be ready to fight.
Sounds good. Now, do you have any special loved one, teammates, that coaches that you want to, sponsors that you want to shout out to?
Yeah, shout out to my Menlo College wrestling family, especially my wrestling sisters that are very close to me. You know who you are, who's been supporting me along this journey and keep motivating me. And then also to my Rogue family, I really appreciate you guys. I love you, brothers, and let's get it.
Sounds good. Now, if your opponent, Anika Brown, watch this interview, what do you have to say to her?
Hey, Anika, bring it on. Let's go, May 28th. I'm ready to ground and pound you out. Let's go.
That's pretty awesome. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. So this is a huge stat card. We have 10 professionals and 10 amateurs on this upcoming event. Making sure you guys order your live stream pay-per-view if you can make it to the event from DragonHouseMMA.com. The fight card layout, we are going to update it this upcoming week. You're going to see a lot of matchups going to be on there. So do not miss out on our upcoming next event after May 28. August 20 is going to be in Cow Palace. It's the biggest event of the year we are putting on over there. So all the fighters want to secure your spot to fight on that card. Making sure you guys DM me, and please subscribe my YouTube channel and click on the subscribe button, and then give me some love and support, and so help me to grow my YouTube channel. And then here we go, May 28th. Order your live stream pay-per-view from DragonHouseMMA.com, and we'll see you guys May 28th. And any last word you want to say to anyone else?
Thank you. See you guys May 28th.
Here we go. All the fight fans out there, you guys always asking me to have a female fight. Here we go. We'll deliver a exciting female fight with a ground and pound or a head on the face, head kicks and foot in the face. Here we go. We'll see what's gonna go down. Two reckless female debut fighter, and I'm very excited. And watching him one more time. What's your name again?
Solove Naufahu. Let's go.
Solove Naufahu, and I'm Zhong signing out. Thank you.
Thank you.